Hey guys and gals, Sam here, this time with the general tips plus locations guide for the factory map. In this video, I'll go over player spawn points and their generic names, as well as the locations of exits, crates, gun spawns, and Salewas. First, I'll go over the possible player spawns. In the factory map, there are 6 possible places you can spawn. Offline player spawn, barrel or hallway spawn, blinking or flashing red light, white light, forklift tunnel stairwell, and forklifts. Let's begin with the one most everyone is probably familiar with. Offline player spawn. Its name obviously derived from the knowledge that this is where you'll spawn in offline mode. When spawning here in an online raid, take note and beware that 2 other players spawn in close proximity to you. Specifically, one will be at blinking red light and the other will be at barrel/hallway spawn. And if either, or worse, both of them decide to rush you in the very beginning of a raid, you're in trouble. To counter or avoid being bum rushed after spawning, you can immediately go down the ramp just to the bottom and then crouch or go prone for a better view and or shot at the person who spawns at blinking red light. If no one comes out, it could be one of 2 reasons. They haven't stepped out of their spawn yet, or they've already left and likely went towards silos or up the stairs, which will be directly under the catwalk with the 2 loot crates above. Here's a quick example of offline player spawn getting rushed by the guy who spawned at barrel/hallway spawn. In this case, that guy is me. This guy's fucking clueless. Now an example of player spawn getting rushed by the person who spawned at flashing red. And finally, how you as offline player spawn can fight back. Oh fuck, here we go. Next we have barrel hallway spawn. For this one, I'd say pretty much the same thing. Just be aware of your surroundings. You have 2 other players who spawn very close by, so just watch out. Let's kill this dude real quick. Next, let's move on to blinking red light spawn. Here, it's pretty similar to the situation I just described. Of course, when I spawn here though, I usually make a beeline for the offline player spawn to kill him. Then I move to the crate thing just outside of offline spawn and stand behind it, waiting to see if the player from barrel/hallway spawn comes by. Here's a quick example of how I handle spawning the flashing red light with an added bonus of the guy from barrel spawn running in as well. And yes, I'm aware of my shitty aim. Of course, for all 3 spawns above, when all else fails, or you just plain unsure, dip set. Just run. Force Gump that shit. Next up, we move on to white light. This is a decent spawn point because you can decide whether or not you want to engage players without the risk of a bunch of them coming straight for you. You can run to silos, come up and hit Salewas spawn, the crates under the bridge or broken fence. You could go back toward forklifts in the tunnels and try to kill the guy who spawns in forklift tunnel stairwell spawn. Or go up the ramp and try cutting off the guy who spawns at forklift as well, should he decide to come out one of those doors. Moving on, next is forklift tunnel spawn. You run the risk of forklift and white light players running straight to you and cutting you off at each end of the tunnel. However, you have an important asset, the tiny room just above you. When you're not sure of things and hear lots of footsteps or gunfire, you can just go up the stairs and wait it out for a few while you decide how to approach things. And last is forklift spawn. If you want to, you can go straight down the stairs and kill the player who spawns at forklift tunnel. You could even try going for white light after that, because he could already be headed your direction. What I tend to like doing is moving to the long hallway with glass windows and peering out them to see if tunnel stairwell player comes out, or if white light player comes up the ramp. If they do, I may try engaging them from the window. If not, I'll move slowly down the hallway, come out by boilers, move to the pipes by extraction and hang out there for a little. Then move on toward the bottom of the stairwell that leads up to the lockers and third floor offices and take it from there. The next topic we'll go over is gun, or what they're calling Uber weapon, spawn locations in factory. This is a short portion, there are only 3 that I know of. First, the most popular one is on third floor in the locked room. When you enter the locked room, it'll be on the immediate left on the floor in front of the bookcase. Next gun spawn is not far off, also on third floor hallway, next to the bookshelf to the left of breach room. And last, on offline player spawn side of the factory, enter the locker room, and to the left in the lockers, a gun will spawn there. Now I'm going to go over the loot crate locations in the factory map. Now as you can see, we are on the offline player spawn side of the map. Just for reference, there's the big 1986 sign, and here is the catwalk, which leads to the staircase that goes to third floor and locker rooms and all that. So, up the catwalk, in the middle, to the right, we have 2 crates. Next, directly under the first 2 crates, go down these little set of stairs, and to the right, there's another crate. Now, if we make our way to the 1986 sign on the wall, walk up this set of stairs, jump over this, directly on the other side of these crates is a loot crate that you can actually interact with. Walking directly backwards from that one, and going down these stairs directly to the right, outside of this little bunker, is another loot crate. Next, by the dumpsters filled with debris and the broken fence, there's another loot crate. Moving on from here, left, through this stairwell area, just on the other side, is 2 more crates. Next, moving on directly from these 2 crates, on extraction side of the map, go up these 2 flights of stairs with the big sheet metal box. Right here is another crate. Next up are Salewas spawn locations, of which I know of 5. Keep in mind that they are not always guaranteed. Okay? The first of which is in breach room on the upside down chair. Second, in the locker room on player offline spawn side, where the gun will spawn. In the back of the locker room, exactly where night vision goggles used to be. The locker by the dumpster with the debris in it, and the cardboard box next to the blue and red shipping containers on extraction side. And finally, we are going to cover the last topic in this video, exit/extraction locations. There are 3 total in the map factory, 2 of which require a factory exit key to use. The normal factory exit is on the other side of the factory of offline player spawn. You can recognize it by the big pipes laying next to the door, as well as a blue/gray and red shipping container, and of course the green lights with the stairwell and a little catwalk with sheet metal shed thing. So you'll open the first door. Inside is another room with a dumpster filled with debris. The second door is open, walk inside of, and you'll see a little exit symbol. This is where you want to be. See you at the next one. The next two exits require the factory key to get out. You can find the factory key in the cabinets in office, 3rd floor factory, and by looting Scav's backpacks. Now, the next exit I'm going to go over is also on the extraction side of factory. By extraction side, I mean the normal extraction over there that does not require a key. So, for reference, we have broken fence, along with broken fence crate right there. Turn around. Here's this little office that you used to be able to unlock, and run straight over here. Open this door, and if it looks familiar, it's because it is. This is forklift spawn. So, literally right at forklift spawn, you go down these stairs, immediate right, this door. Use your factory key to unlock, open, and exit. See you at the last one. And now we are at the last exit. Of course, this one also requires a key to get out, and since everyone should know where this spot is, right here where we're standing right now, I'm not going to go ahead and give a reference of the surrounding areas. This is obviously offline player spawn. Now, if we go straight ahead, open this door, immediately left, unlock this door, open it. The exit is right there. Real quick, just because I should do this, I'll just come out here and give you a quick look around so you know where we are. There's catwalk with the 2 crates and the crate under it, as well as hole in wall to 3rd floor and entrance right there to the stairwell and locker rooms. I like to, when I'm using this exit, I like to dip over on the rafters and just fly down straight into the open door, run in like so, unlock the door, run in, come over here, and get ready to protect myself just in case. So, there you have it. Those are all 3 factory exits. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all your feedback. Everyone who's been watching and subscribing, I'm very grateful. And I look forward to making more content. See you in the next one.